I forgot to push the next button. What's up, everybody? I did it. I'm here. I'm doing a stream. Monday's doing a stream. Trone's doing a stream too. Remy might do a stream in a little bit.
We be like streaming.
I don't think Spicy's doing a stream with us tonight though.
Sad face.
Yeah, I think he's had work commitments, if I understand correctly.
Yeah, that work always gets in the way.
That's not what I wanted to do. I was feeling awfully washed out by my light. I had to turn it down. But yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm Long Tom. Welcome to the Long Tom Lounge, where we play Kaverns Klombos every Tuesday night from 8 to 10ish p.m. What's up, Graveyard Boy? Good to see you. See Trones in chat. But yeah, let me switch over to Lego here before we check out the shop. Ooh, the office stuff's in the shop again. I kind of want all of this stuff, but just for the novelty of it. I try and restrict myself to skins I'm going to use or I can use for Caverns and Klombos. Whoa, that just dumped me all the way to the end.
The office.
What's that?
I'm already in the game because that's I usually get ready right from the get-go. What do you mean by the office stuff?
I mean like the Michael Scott skin and the Dwight Schrute skin.
No way.
Yes, way.
God. Okay, all right. That might be something I get.
Couple emotes that work in Lego.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting it. That is for sure.
Well, if you do pick something up in the shop Monday, you know what to do.
Yeah, use code LONGTOM.
You know what? I bought this what was it? The Cube Cruiser emote last night, and I bought it and I came back out to the shop and I looked down and it said support a creator, none. So I returned it and I put in my creator code and then I came back out. Bought it again. I don't know if it worked, but that's what I did.
That's awesome. That is awesome, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Locker heat. Every piece passes the vibe check. All the summer stuff in the shop. Oh, Robo Kevin's cool. I like him.
Always like Shogun.
Yeah, his Fortnite skin's cool. Oh, you mean Martho?
Shogun's Mortho?
Yep. That's the skin I picked out for Haskins to wear for his cameo, and then because that's the skin he used, I had to buy it. Yep.
Just don't know when I would use it.
What's that?
Said I could get it right now, but I don't know when I'd use it.
Right. Yeah, like I'm not gonna use it in BR or in, you know what I mean, like, but since he's the number 2 to the big guy, the big bad guy of our campaign, I had to snag him. But that's pretty much the shop. I think they're probably saving all the big stuff for the new season. Yeah, update day. Speaking of, I presume by now people have heard about the updates coming to the game.
Yeah. I actually am really out of the loop at the moment because I've been super busy with a bunch of like family stuff and other stuff. Could you please quickly fill me in?
Oh, Monday, you're gonna die. Before we go in, by the way, and if people are already in, don't worry about it. But let's take off our sidekicks. They were really getting in the way of my shots for the camera last episode. Let's see.
I can make sure mine's off.
I'm going to... Where's the link? I sent a link in the Discord. Somewhere. Did I? I feel like I did. The question is, which Discord? Would have
I
to
am
be
looking
in
forward to that Marauder.
Council of Bricks, right?
That Marauder ship that Haas built is pretty much a Warhammer ship.
Alright, well, you know what? I know for a fact I posted it on this one. There we go. I got too many socials, folks. Make sure to follow me, the Long Tom Lounge, on most social media platforms. Oh, I'm
Like,
on
I'm
the
nervous for
Wi-Fi
a second. Got a
extension.
matchmaking error.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That
I'll
would
be
just
right
about
back in the world. I am just turning my guy off.
blow up the whole world. Reload. Oh, no. Reload this page, please. Alright. Starting with update 42, we're rolling out the biggest change to building yet, and it's only the first step. From now through the rest of the year, every update adds a new building skill, each one stacking on the last, taking you from everyday building to master builder.
What?
So, coming the 20th, there's supposed to be, they're changing prefabs to quick builds.
Wow,
Right,
is that
to
work?
start.
Oh my god, tell me everything.
So
Probably instant builds it when you select it.
quick builds replaces guided build as a new default way to build in Odyssey. Faster builds, less grind, more of your ideas brought to life. The more you build, the faster it gets, and the more pieces you can place at once, so those huge creations come together in a fraction of the time. So I'm guessing it's like an autocomplete section of the prefab things, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. But we've got a couple builds that are coming to the game. I guess one built by Haskins, one built by Spixie Lee. And then let's see.
That's so wild. It's so cool. I'm
Let's
so
see.
excited.
Yeah, so
So
Haskins
that means Long Tom.
built an armored ship, and Spixie Lee built a build. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to absorb a lot of information at once. But apparently, like the bigger prefabs, you'll be able to build them faster. Like that's the
incredible.
main thing that's coming.
That would make me use them much more. I can say that wholeheartedly.
Right. Trying to see. Yeah, it seems like they're changing the build menu. Bunch of stuff going on. But in September, they did release a little roadmap, which now that I think about it, I should have uploaded to put on the screen in the chat or in the stream, but I didn't. New builds and new toys in September, and then throughout falls, more new builds. A feature called Edit Build, which they don't mention. But then in the winter, a feature called Save Build. Also, no details on that, but it seems like, at least in your own world, you'll be able to copy and paste builds that you make. So, we'll see.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah. If that's what it is, then cool. And it said something about, bringing more of your builds to the game using Haskins and Spixie Lee's builds as examples, so maybe they're gonna start taking submissions for builds. Who knows? Anything.
I'm saying for
Anything
next
seems
year.
possible.
Next year they got to do one of your builds as one of the prefab builds, dude.
I mean, I
That
would,
would be
I would
incredible.
like
I
that,
second that. I definitely
but
second that. That would be
Yep.
so incredible.
yeah,
But
but then people
let-
would know I do more than decorate, Tron, and we can't have that.
but here's the thing. Next
Hold
year
on,
there's
wait.
a very specific movie coming out that your build needs to be the featured build for.
Mm-hmm. An updated version of mine. You're right. Good call. With the new wheels. But I gotta make an observation here. We have two people talking in chat right now. Graveyard Boy and then the Boogeyman. I'm sensing a theme.
Ooh, I'm actually gonna hop into the chat in a minute here.
Right. We need somebody to pop in with the name like Ghost Man and then Monster Face and then
And I've got Shattered in my name.
there you go. Yeah. It's begun. But all right. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna change my skin, I guess. We'll be the Cavern Master. We'll get rid of his sidekick. Boink. Has anybody heard from Remy at all?
He said he'll be here in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yay! Woo woo!
So, I've been doing something crazy for the past maybe like week or so. It took a long time for me to figure out how to do it, but I eventually got it figured out. But I've been taking the transcript from every single episode of Caverns and Klombos, which, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I can't just download the transcript off of YouTube. So I have to open the transcript, highlight the whole thing, and then paste it into another document. That's right. Remember to like the stream. But I have gone through the first 68 episodes because that's where the first campaign arc ends off before we came to this world. And have put them all into Word. And right now I'm going through, I'm up to episode 40. I'm about to start episode 47 out of 68. Where I take that transcript and I've written up a prompt where I feed this prompt into Copilot in the Word program itself, and the Copilot takes care of all these edits. It goes through, removes all the timestamps from the entire thing. It removes all the ums and uhs. I have it standardize a bunch of the words that we say a lot of the time, but I am guaranteed the translator didn't understand. Bunch of stuff like that. But it goes through and cleans up the whole transcript. So at the end, it's just like, sentence after sentence, and you can tell from context like who's speaking. So then, once I have that clean transcript, I've written another prompt that goes through and pulls out. Where is it? Here it is. It goes through, it does a full reading of the transcript for each section, but it comes back with episode number, episode title, date aired, and the cast who was present. But then it scrubs the whole document for the locations visited, scrubs it again for NPCs introduced and that are in the episode. It recounts Monday's Madcap recaps verbatim. It does a plot summary of just the gameplay, so it's just the story beats. It's none of the like opening when we're looking at the shop or the end when we're all doing outros or whatever. Scrubs it again, just extracting the lore. Scrubs it again, just extracting the mechanics. Again for character beats and running jokes. Once more for major dice moments, and then one last time so that it can read the transcript and make its own observations and like connections and theories about what's going on. So it strips out all those sections, which now granted I have to sit here and like it asks questions and flags certain things for, and I go through and either approve or correct it or, so on and so forth. So it's still pretty time consuming. But at the end, all that information is appended to the front end of the transcript. So now I have an episode, say episode 44, you open it up, it's got all of those sections, and then the word for word transcript following it. So my plan is to take all of those summaries, and all the relevant parts there and compile it into like one, giant file. So we'll have all the episode summaries along with, who was there and where everybody went. But then I want to take all of the lore and put it into a file all on its own and be like, collate all this information, AI, and just have like the most wildly detailed descriptions of all the different lore that we've talked about for Playwellia since the beginning, which I think when it's finished is going to be amazing. But even just reading the recaps and stuff has been like awesome. Like, I of course went through when I first started, I was reading all of them like word for word. So I went through like the whole like uh you guys fighting the giants and going to um the nearby faraway islands and all the Klombo stuff with Gracie, and it was so good. It was so
Oh,
awesome.
the
And
frat bros, the frat
yeah,
giants are incredible.
yeah. And yeah, and it went through and even added all of like Gracie's Klombonian stuff to the lore. So it wasn't just stuff that I made up or added in. Like it was stuff that all of us have said. Like Knox's and Brock's backstories are in the lore. There's so much information about Salvo con Queso that I didn't know. It's amazing. Um, for example,
It is,
I
yes.
I discovered a few things, like little like points that were like completely glossed over that I had obviously by now completely forgotten about. Like for example, the Dockmaster's first name apparently is Gordon. I didn't,
Yeah, I think you mentioned that
you
earlier
know,
to me, and I
it's
was
it
like,
yeah, yeah.
what?
It's just something that somebody must have asked spur of the moment, and I just yoinked it out of thin air. But then beyond that, Salvo con Queso speaks fluent pigeon, like the bird. Apparently, when you
Oh,
guys
I
first,
actually remember the reason behind that.
do you? What's the reason? What's
Oh,
the
okay.
reason?
Sorry. I don't remember the reason behind it. I just remember that pigeon was very rude to me when we
um,
found out that him and the others could speak the pigeon.
I'm not sure if we're talking about the same pigeon because the when we discovered that he could speak fluent pigeon was when you guys very first went to Anchor Downs on your way
Oh,
to
I'm
the
definitely thinking of a different pigeon. That's my bad.
and you guys had talked about the Trojan banana like the episode before to him or something. So he talked to Budge, who's the pigeon NPC, the pigeon AI, and he had sent bird scouts ahead to arrange the Trojan banana for you guys. But
It's so funny. Yeah,
but
no,
yeah,
I
there's
definitely
so
am
many
thinking of a
little
different one.
details like that, and so many like and the AI makes shockingly shrewd insights into like the storyline and stuff like that. It's really really been cool. It started out it was super frustrating. Like there was I don't know at least a couple weeks of me swearing at my computer. You know what I mean? But like
Oh yeah.
now that I've hammered out the kinks, or at least have hammered it into a manageable amount of kinks, it's working pretty well. So I figure I can probably get the rest of them done in the next couple of days now that I have the process actually down. Um, and hopefully have something really cool to link in the Discord maybe later. Maybe put it up somewhere online for people to see. I don't know. Is there a place that
Dude,
you can post things like that?
dude, I
I
feel
used
like there's many, and you
I
definitely
used to
need
use
to.
a program called Guild Launch when I was running guilds in Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's like a guild site builder where you can post anything you want.
That is pretty
Did
cool.
did I just
There's
unmute
like
myself to
Reddit.
cough, or was
What?
I muted?
No, you were muted. You were definitely muted. No one heard you
Okay,
cough.
because I looked down and after I hit the button and the X was on, so I was like, wait, did I just? Yeah. Anyways, um, sorry, Tron, you were saying, what's it called?
There's a website I used to use called Guild Launch. It's like what you would use to make a guild setting for like RPGs and MMOs and stuff like that. And I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
use it to build lore and stuff.
right on. Yeah, because I
Let
mean,
you add
like,
music and everything to the channel.
right,
That
that's
is
cool.
pretty awesome, but I also think you can post it in more than one place, and there's
Oh
definitely
yeah,
a
for sure.
lot of places like
Um,
Discord, Reddit, like lots of places.
yeah, and I think what I was thinking of doing is going and taking just the plot summary and just going in and putting it into the beginning of each episode. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe that's another option. Take each plot summary, put it in a new document, and be like, hey, summarize this summary as a, like, uh, more like a trailer, or you know what I mean? Something like that. So that people can read the recap without knowing the details of exactly what happens. You know what I mean? So I don't know,
Oh yeah,
something like that.
absolutely. Yeah.
But what's up, Serto? How are you, bud?
I do feel
Um,
like regardless of what you end up with, I think it's gonna be so cool. I cannot wait. I'm really excited to see how crazy some of the early recaps were.
what's
And like
funny,
just thinking about all the other
um,
stuff, like oh
and
Tracy and oh
I told you this earlier because I thought it was hilarious when I discovered it myself. Like, you didn't always do the Madcap recaps. That wasn't always the thing, right? Like, so
yeah, yeah.
uh, now granted, I put that protocol in there, to um, take your recaps verbatim, like, to
Yeah.
transplant it the thing, because I want what you actually said, not just Monday said some words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But uh, you give one short recap, and I don't even think it was actually like, it wasn't Monday's Madcap recap. You were just like last time, and I think it may have been back when I used to ask who wanted to do the recap still, you know.
Wow, that's so funny. Yeah, yeah.
But it was prior to the prison, anyways. That much I know.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so we go through the like 8 or 9 week prison arc, and you guys escape the prison, and almost immediately after the prison arc is when the Mondays, Tuesday Madcap recaps began. So apparently it's canon that The Rock broke you, which
I
and
love that so much.
and
That's
they
amazing.
keep getting more and more elaborate as time goes on. Like the first one was like a few paragraphs long, and then the next one, is like 6 paragraphs, and then then it starts to become like a whole page of like recap as time goes on. It's pretty awesome. um but yeah, and stuff like that too, meta connections that we never would have made in game either.
Yeah,
um
yeah.
and that insight section, like some of it is so spot on. Like, it picks out like when I'm using my storytelling to like subvert a narrative, to like subvert the narrative, or stuff like, I don't know how to describe it exactly, but you know what I mean. Like, it knows that I did certain things so that you guys would, whatever. And it knows that a theme of this episode was that sometimes you gain more from failing than succeeding, and different stuff like that. Like, and it's just like blowing my mind, where it's like picking up all this stuff and like psychoanalyzing all of us. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Um,
It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait.
yeah,
We did some wild stuff.
yeah, yeah.
I miss playing Rock because
I
of some of that wild stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
still get chills just thinking about the first time I saw the silhouette of the giants in the background in game for real. And I was
right.
literally like, it was just a moment where I was like, wait, you can make something that big in this game actually move? What?
Yeah, yeah.
It was so cool, dude. That was one of the best moments. I don't think I'm ever gonna forget that one.
Oh, there's Remy. He's up there.
Oi.
Oh, gotta leave the game
I
chat. I did it. We're good.
Oh. Wait, should I leave the game chat?
I leave it for the stream so we don't get the echo. I still don't know why it does that.
I think if I just mute myself and everything, you can't hear others and your mic is muted. So it should be good. It's just me in the party chat, right? Or game chat. I always feel like if I leave it, I just leave the whole thing though.
Right. Yeah, well, it's because they're like leave party chat. You know what I mean? And then they're like buttons are like
Yeah.
right next to each other.
Oh, and it's like game chat, party chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. A little
me.
confusing. It doesn't really make sense for Lego, but it kind of makes sense for the other stuff.
Well, either way, I muted myself, so now I shouldn't be picked up.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't be watching the stream. I think I'm seeing something I'm not supposed to be seeing.
That's a preview into your future, Monday.
I'm gonna close. I gotta keep the chat up, but I'm gonna close the visuals down.
Nah, you're good.
I think I have to stay. I think I have to stay because this is where I got launched. Last time I opened the door, isn't it?
Right. That makes sense. Or somewhere close to it, anyways.
I'm making sure I stay in the room. I don't want to see anything yet.
But oh, that was the last thing I wanted to say before we get started. About the project. It goes through and it does character beats and running jokes, and I want to take that whole section and do the same thing I plan to do with lore, and copy it all into one giant file, have the AI collate it by character, and just be like, tell me about these people, you know what I mean? And just see what it has to say about your characters. Because there is so much information now about the characters that you play. And that was the other thing too, like the AI was totally into all your guys' motivations and stuff. You know what I mean? It was like, yeah, I
That
don't
is
know.
pretty
It was,
awesome.
it was
Like
just so,
get a read back of the subcontext and whatnot has got to be really cool.
yeah.
Well, like we're talking about stuff like Brock, the reason why he's a barbarian because he has a sunburn.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that's in there.
It has to be. Like, I'm
And
pretty sure
once everything
ran
gets
that whole time.
compiled, that'll be, I'm sure noteworthy. But like we did a whole episode that was just about Monday's history, essentially, that Christmas episode.
Oh, I still remember. That was so much fun. You let me go. This was before I have an admission. I'm pretty confident the reason we're not allowed to just freely build anywhere in the world is because when he let me build for the Christmas episode, I went crazy.
Well, no, actually, that was built well before the Christmas episode. Because
I thought I built that for that.
no. Initially, everybody was going to be able to build stuff in the world. But as time went on and I started building more and more secret stuff that I didn't want accidentally discovered, I was like,
That makes
and you were really the only person who built much. Rooster had built a bunch of stuff, It's actually really cool out where the Storm Chaser camp spawned in the other world. Is right next to where he had made a bunch of like street signs and stuff. It's awesome. It couldn't be in a better
It's
position.
actually really awesome. Rooster is an excellent builder. I remember him just building cannons for some of the adventures. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
let him do that. That was so awesome.
Yep,
You remember
that's
when
it.
Rooster built the Chaos Engine for our server we worked on?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun too.
That was killer.
Yeah, yeah. He sent me video of that, I believe.
It's like a rotary engine
Yeah.
killer temple thing.
What's going on here?
I'm not currently watching and picking up on all the secrets.
You're fine, Monday. Not a lot of secrets going on currently. I'm just trying to figure out why this floor's stuck.
Oh no! I mean, the way the roof is kind of jiggling there, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like what we're in store for tonight.
What are you stuck on, you weirdo? Feels like it's stuck right there, though.
Wait. You know what? I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna wait.
Eh. 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 This doesn't make any sense.
It is moving slightly,
It is,
which means
but it's like
not
still
exactly.
fused.
I think you just need more. Yeah, try more balloons. Oh, there you go.
Fixed it. Oh, boop, 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 boop.
Wait, did you build each room so it had a detachable?
Yeah. He said
Were
that
you
he
not
did
here
that
last week?
No, I was, and I even did the recap notes, and I even rewatched the stream. I just scattered.
The floor tilted at the worst possible moment.
I like didn't realize it was every single room. That's all.
Na, 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 na. Well, my balloons is all goofed up now.
Wait, do you guys remember where we were positioned? I
Cram!
do not remember where I was.
That's alright.
Pretty sure I was on top of here.
I was staying right here watching Remy fly over my head after walking over the rug.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. Okay, yeah, I was definitely down near where Trone is then, because I remember playing with this bouncy thingy.
I also noticed minifigures with capes. The capes are
Only
clipping now.
there was some way to recall what we did last week.
Yeah, maybe there was like a recap or something.
Something
be
like
mad.
that. Dude,
I'm
that's
ready to go.
that's what I should do. I should use my AI every week to make a recap.
No, don't do that. I don't. This is what I like doing. Don't take that away from me.
Gravity's on.
What? That's so crazy watching the roof.
Yeah, we didn't need that roof for anything. But alright. Now that that's relatively back in place, Monday, take it away.
Last week on Kaverns Klombos, 3 heroes woke up in the dark with nothing. No swords, no armor, no holy symbol, stripped down to their undergarments. Each one sealed in a stone cell 5 feet by 10. A bed, a sink, a toilet, and not one single memory of how they got there. And on every wrist, a smooth metal band with a glowing crystal set into each. No latch, no seam, no way off. Trone came to first, reached for his daggers, found nothing but air, and muttered, "Not again," then went straight to work, casing the cell for anything he could turn into a lockpick. Ronan woke up and went back to sleep because Ronan had a bed. and Ronan is used to sleeping on the ground. And Tuesday rubbed the crust out of their eyes, took one long look around, and said out loud, I feel like we've been in this situation before. Here's the thing though, Tuesday's door was unlocked. Only Tuesdays. Ronan had a padlock the size of a dinner plate hanging on the outside of his. Trone was sealed in room 2, so the crew went to work. Ronan punched his own bed into splinters, bloody knuckles and no regrets. Then figured out the floor was wood too, and started shoving planks out through the bars. They made their prison out of wooden bars. I think they made this prison to hold us, but nothing can really hold us. Tuesday cracked open a cabinet, came out with bone and cord, split the hole, and slid Trone his share. Trone filed the bone down to an edge on the frame of his bed, turning it into a lockpick and cracking his own lock clean on the first try. And then Tuesday found a barrel, and Tuesday a half-inch of brine, one lonely surviving pickle. Now, no holy symbol means no magic, unless you've got something to focus it through. So Tuesday pocketed that pickle, whispering, don't worry, little buddy, the holy brine is watching over us, and started to quietly suspect it wasn't luck that unlocked the door at all. So Tuesday tried to cast, and the crystal on the wristband lit up and put a jolt through them so bad that it hurt, and they saw stars. Somebody built this place, and somebody does not want us using magic. They armed up on scrap. A machete, a shield for Ronan, wooden daggers for Trone, and a machete for Ronan, a shield for Pickles, wooden daggers for Trone, and one wooden axe that they all have mutually agreed never existed. Trone snuffed the torch, said, I work better in darkness, and took point. Down a hallway that was quietly airy, and around a bend, and into a room with vaulting ceilings, candlelights, 2 statues with identical faces, holding a sword, and one holding an axe, and 3 doors numbered 1, 2, and 3 like a game show. A bunch of other stuff happened. Ronan opened door number 3. It was full of rollers. He shut it again very fast. And Tuesday made the great scholarly contribution of the evening by translating an ancient text off of a sandwich board. It said, wet floor. And then, with total confidence and zero comprehension, turned to the party and announced, there's 5 doors. There was a grate in the center of the floor. Trone got it open, and Tuesday went for a look straight into a nest of scorpions hollering for help, and a deeper, another grate, another climb, and then a purple glow. A large, ominous door flanked in purple light, a rug that had no business being there, 2 archways branching off left and right. Trone swept it for traps, rolled like a legend, and confirmed it's something is rigged in front of that door. And Ronan, who had that information, walked straight into it anyway, because it was the funnest thing to do. Door number 1, mystery. Door number 2, mystery. What's behind the purple door? Well, we're in our underwear, and who put shot collars on the party? Find out on tonight's episode of Kaverns Klombos.
Right on.
I think
Yeah.
that was the most D&D recap you've ever done.
Thank you.
Right. It was a pretty D&D, like straight D&D adventure last week. I've had this idea for a while to like actually do maps, measured out the way they would be, on graph paper and stuff like that. And I have another really cool idea for adventures too that I'll get to another time. But I think about stuff like that all the time. But yeah, I've been wanting to make you guys a D&D hex lair for a while. Excuse me.
This is already incredible amounts of fun, so please keep doing it.
So, all right. Remy, Monday, come on down to this room real quick, because this is where we actually left off. You folks had
This time.
what's that, Tron?
Remy left out through that window behind us last time.
Well, yeah, but that's not canon. That was just us having fun at the end of the episode. So yeah, you guys noted the trap in front of this door. But you guys are severely lacking currently in equipment and gear. and weapons. And as Monday mentioned, you guys are all in your underwear currently. You have a couple shields made out of wooden planks, and you've got, you know, like a couple like pointy sticks that you made essentially. But just as you're getting, you know, mentally prepared to try and disarm this trap and move on to the next area, you three hear from out of nowhere, like a voice from the heavens, the Wiz, and she's like, "Guys, hold on. You're really not ready for the next part. We're gonna reboot. We're gonna send you back to first stage, and we'll run it again." She's like, "Remember, you guys. The whole point of this is that your abilities are your weapons."
Can I roll to see if I have any clue what the Wiz is talking about right now? Because as far as I remember, I woke up with no memory of how I got here.
Yes, you may.
9 plus. Do I get any bonuses on that?
Do you?
I think if I did, it would be my 3 on my whimsy.
All right.
No,
You,
it'd be +2. Sorry, I don't have a +3.
either way, you rack your brains, and there's just a blank space. Like, you remember, you know, being at your bastion and working on your bastion like it was just earlier today almost, and then the next thing you remember is waking up in the cell. There's just like a blank spot in your memory.
Okay, so I look at the Wiz and I just say like, okay, I understand.
The Wiz isn't here.
Oh wait, we just heard the voice?
Yes. Like a voice from the heavens.
Whoa.
A detached voice coming from somewhere above you, presumably.
Okay.
Yep, got to despawn everybody
Okay.
now. They're all possessed. I pull out my daggers and get ready to despawn everyone.
I look at Trog, I look at Trone and I see the look on his face and I'm like, whoa, 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 buddy, whoa, 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 hold up, I'm real, I'm the real me, you don't need to do this.
Not for you. Looking for the speaker.
Oh. Okay, keep doing that then, please. Please continue.
I'm gonna search the room to see if I can see where the sound is coming from.
Wait, so you heard that too? That wasn't just something I heard in my head?
I rolled a 20 on perception.
20
Not
on
a dirty
perception.
20, not a 20.
As far as you can tell, the Wiz is nowhere in the room. The voice seems to just be coming from the world.
Oh,
Like,
that sounds like
there's no obvious like speaker, or, you know, like a tin can on a string or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
I look at my 2 fellow compatriots and I said, mind if I try something crazy?
are we gonna be able to stop you either way?
I look at my wrist and I say, at the gemstone on, say, end simulation?
The Wiz laughs. Nah, she's like, that's not how it works. Hold on, I'm resetting you now.
Oh, okay.
Mondays
For what?
should be already reset.
I had to relog. I'm sorry. I'm coming right back.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Connect.
I'm here.
It's connection errors on the Wiz's end. You should have been teleported back to one of the jail cells. So, anything to say before we go, Remy?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
I'm, I'm just like I look at Remy and Tron as, or no, I'm already gone. I can't. I don't do that. I take that back.
Where's my notes? No, I wrote it on a piece of graph paper. It's got to be this one. Yeah,
Same rooms
here
you
we
were in
are.
Before?
What's that?
Same rooms you were in before?
No, you can pick any room you want.
All right. I'm going to go into 1. Destroy our gear again.
What's that?
Want us to destroy our gear again?
Well, nothing's happened yet. We're still waiting for Monday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm it's just loading.
But
right
yeah.
now. I apologize.
Sorry,
I'm here though.
I misunderstood the question. Yes, get rid of everything you picked up in the dungeon. You
So that
too,
would
Remy.
mean we just have the 1 charm, right? Or no? No
Just
charms.
your 2 charms.
2 charms. Okay, cool.
I can't wait to print out the rules so I can be like Monday. Your homework for tonight is chapter 7.
That is so funny. I actually can't wait either. That would actually help me.
Yeah, the character creation stuff I'm pretty excited for because obviously not for all the classes does it exist, but there are, when you guys leveled up to like 5 and 10 and different levels, like, and we changed your runes or your charms or whatever, or your proficiency bonus increased, like the AI noticed all that stuff, and that's some of the stuff that gets extracted into the mechanics section. So I mean, granted, I have all this stuff in like spreadsheets and notes and et cetera, et cetera. But it'll be really cool to have it, from what we did in the game and yada yada. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm super pumped about this project because I've been thinking about it for obviously as long as we've been playing, but just never doing it because I knew how much work it would actually be. And now it's automated by AI, or at least semi-automated. So.
Yep. It's helping me with my TTRPG I'm writing too.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. But all right. So you guys all wake up. You find yourselves in a roughly 5-foot by 10-foot prison cell, dimly lit. One of the first things you all notice is that you don't have any of your gear. You don't have any of your weapons or any of your belongings really. You've essentially been stripped down to your underwear. Like Monday's there in his tighty whities. I mean, not that you guys can all see each other currently. But in addition to your cramped and cold and dark cells and your lack of clothes, you all notice that you're wearing new jewelry around your wrists. Large, smooth bracelets with embedded gems in them. And you don't know how you got here. You don't know where you are. Just, outside of what I just described. So, everybody roll initiative for me.
Let's go.
I rolled
Oh,
a
wow.
23.
Another 9. Second 9 in a row tonight.
What did you say you got there, Tron?
Dirty 23.
23. Wow. Remy?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Wow, am I the only one who doesn't have bonuses?
You're the only one rolling a six-sider.
I rolled a 9, not a 6.
Yeah, because you have a plus
Upside down
3 for
six.
bonuses. That was my little joke Monday. But all right. Trone.
All right, well, obviously I could tell I'm in a cell again. I'm gonna praise the value of this gem if I get out of here. How much I could sell it for?
What do you mean? What do you mean again?
Wait. Are we full reset on memory too? Is that what you're telling us?
Oh no, I'm not talking about the last time in this dungeon. I'm talking about this is my character's. He's been in jail a couple times. He's a rogue.
Right on. Gotcha. But to answer your question, Monday, yes, you have no recollection of the last thing that happened.
Even more questions now.
My appraise was a 8.
You've never seen this type of gem before? You think it may be fabricated as opposed to like a found object, but it's hard to tell how much it would be worth because of the way it's embedded into the like wristband you're wearing.
All right, I'm gonna survey myself. Any weak points or anything?
Just like in your cell, you mean?
Yeah. Any bones or anything I can use to fashion my way out of here?
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check. What's up, Rooster?
Well, I rolled a 4, but that's one of my expertise skills, so it's a 10, so I rolled a 20.
All right. Yeah, you search around your room. All the plumbing, everything is pretty like like Spartan kind of, all one piece of metal for the pipes, different things like that. So all of that seems fairly secure. You figure you could probably break up your bed into, at least, some wood and some rods, You don't know if any of that will necessarily get you out, but are you just looking for items, or are you checking the door, window?
I'm checking any. So, like the scene in Pirates of the Caribbean, the height of the pins. If I could use the bed as leverage to pop the door off the pins.
Right on. So you're checking out the door and everything too.
Yeah.
Well, the door is locked from the outside, so the lock, even if you could get it to work, you don't think you could lift it off necessarily, just because it's secured on both sides currently. Maybe with it unlocked, you could pop it off, but then you wouldn't have any reason to. But
that'll be my turn.
all right, I was gonna say, otherwise you seem pretty securely wrapped up. Remy with a 20.
I guess the first thing I do is try to open the door.
It is securely locked from the outside.
Look around. I guess I should do a perception check.
All right.
The room itself.
You're pretty much in a similar situation to Trone. The plumbing and everything is very, very Spartan, very secured to the wall. You've got yourself a bed. It's oversized, but it doesn't have a mattress. But you figure that you could probably, in a pinch, break that bed up if you have to maybe, make a club out of, or, some kind of, defense. But other than that, it seems pretty secure. There's no like obvious like places for like mice to get in, nothing like that. None of the usual stuff that you'd be looking for.
Okay. Uh. Yeah. All right. So then, well, if I just have a perception, if I just did the perception, then that's kind of it for my turn, right?
No, not necessarily. I mean, you just looked around. You know what I mean? You didn't.
Okay. I call out. I go, hello? Is anyone around?
Ronan, I can hear you, I think.
Oh,
I just say, housekeeping.
oh, good. You, you guys are here too. I'm guessing you guys are in kind of a similar situation as I am.
I'm not quite sure what's going on. I just rubbed the crust out of my eyes, and honestly, I feel like we've been in this situation before.
Deja vu, huh?
Total case of deja vu.
Well, let me know if you guys got any ideas, because I'm still trying to figure it out.
I think I'm gonna just like try to open this door. I don't know. Are you guys also in like these tiny rooms? And my room is so tiny.
Yeah, my door's locked.
Not so bad. I've got a toilet, a sink, and a bed.
Yeah, I will admit that's usually more accommodations than we have normally.
And then I guess that's it for me. I'm gonna just continue to think about what to do.
All right. Monday.
I am up out of bed, and the first thing I do is check for my amulet, my magical amulet. I'm assuming I don't have it on me.
No, you don't have any of your gear.
So, perfect. So then what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna try to open the door in front of me and see if it opens or not.
What are you gonna do to try and open the door?
Is there a handle or can I push it?
It looks kind of the way it does. Like it looks more like a swinging door that's supposed to be like locked shut than necessarily a door for use. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like a solid chunk of wood with a bar windows in it.
Okay, so then I will like give it a little push, and I'm assuming nothing will happen, like it won't open.
And
And
then
then oh, sorry,
and
sorry,
then
sorry.
and
I zoned out
then
for a second. And then I just try really hard not to have a panic attack, but definitely start freaking out. And I'm just like, Ronan, Trone, King, can anyone hear me? I think I'm trapped in here, and I gotta use the bathroom. I'm really worried. And that's pretty much my turn.
so in your panic you grab a hold of the bars and you go to shake the door, and as you're telling him that you're freaking out, and as you rattle the door, your lock just falls open and falls on the ground.
I walk out of my cell without realizing I'm out of my cell. And I'm just like, guys, I'm really freaking out. Like this cell is really tiny. And I just casually walk over and pierce in at Ronan.
Monday.
And I'm just like, dude, like this is so scary. I don't know what to do.
Monday, you're out. You got out.
Wait.
You're not in the cell.
Oh yeah. Oh.
He's like, yeah, I have those bars right here.
Oh, hey guys, my cell was open. And then back to normal. Like there was no panic whatsoever.
Well, it's not my turn actually.
Talking's
I will
a free
try
action
to
though.
jiggle Remy's door open, and then that will end my turn because I feel like that's definitely a lot of actions.
Give me a jiggle check.
Excellent. Let's see if I can get to jiggling. 8. That's a nat 8, so I think it would be 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, you jiggle the lock, but it is much more secure than yours was.
Ronan, I think your door might actually be locked. And then I yell over to Trone, and I'm like, Trone, have you checked your cell yet?
Housekeeping?
Trone? Is that Remy? Did you order housekeeping? What is going on right now?
It is Trone,
Oh,
in
I
fact,
don't
with a
know.
23, top of the order.
All right, I'm gonna smash my bed.
All right.
And then I'm going to see if I could barge and smash open my door.
All right. Give me a will check.
Or athletics.
All right. Yeah, athletics is fine. It's realistically the same thing. It's just you might get a bonus to athletics, which you
I have a
probably
+9
do.
in athletics.
Yeah.
It's also one of my expertise skills. And it would be a 24.
24. All right. Run at the door. Nothing, huh?
Well, it don't let you run. Like, I mean, I could run and punch or run and...
Right. Yeah, no, you run and throw your shoulder into the door, and it definitely you definitely smoke that door with it wasn't you didn't get a good hit on it. No, you got a good hit on this door, and it protests loudly, but it is still firmly in its frame and still latched from the outside. Or excuse me, locked with a lock, not a latch, a lock.
Hey, Tuesday. See if you could find me anything to get this lock open.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Trone. No problem. Let me just take some looks over here, and I'll wait till my turn, obviously, to actually do it.
I tried calling housekeeping. They didn't answer.
Oh, that was you. I couldn't tell because you sounded quite like housekeeping, but I suspected it was you.
All right, Remy, back to you, bud.
Um, Drone's still in there. You're out. The Criff. I could, I guess, smash my bed again. It's like...
I look at Ronan and I'm just like, I mean, can you try to break something in there? I feel like you might be able to get
Yeah,
something.
yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna break this bed.
Yeah,
Got
there
some
you
wood.
go. Let's go.
Got some wood and some rods. I could probably pass that to you. I see there's a crafting table behind you.
Oh, I know.
Maybe
I
we
need
should-
a crafting table.
But maybe we'll hold off on that for the moment. Well, right for now I got these. Tell me what else is out there. Maybe you see something. What we
I
could use these for.
I see a torch, and I might be able to grab the torch, and if you want, I could probably set this cell on fire because it seems like it's all made out of wood, and then you'd easily be able to get out.
That might be an option, but maybe we'll wait.
You'd be able
How's
to get
Trone
out
doing?
as smoke.
But there does appear to be some other things out here too. I could definitely check next time I get a second.
Okay. Well, right now I'll think about what I could do with these pieces of wood and rods.
All right, Monday. Sounds like you're up.
I, I, I would like to grab the torch to see if I can grab the torch off of the thingy that I see.
Yeah, yeah. It's just a torch in a sconce. You can
Grab the
yoink it
torch
right
now.
out of there.
I then say, "It's gonna be okay, Remy. It's gonna be okay, Ronan." And I set his up. No, I'm just joking. I look around the room, and I would like to take a perception check to see if I can break or set any of the wooden stuff on fire in here to see if I can find anything else.
Alrighty.
My perception check is 7 plus 3, so 8, 9, 10.
All right. So yeah, it's a pretty sparsely decorated room. All the furniture and stuff in it are pretty cruddy. But everything that you can see out and about that's made of wood is your options. The small chest, there's a barrel of some variety next to it. And then a table and chair, presumably for like a guard to sit at while guarding. Who knows?
Interesting, interesting. I run over to the chest and I see if I can open it.
The chest is unlocked.
I find a cord and some bone, and I yell back to Remy and to Ronan and Trone, and I say, "Hey, I got some cord and some bone that might be able to help you guys get out of there."
Bone, you say?
Yeah, and I walk back over to Trone, and I just slide like one of the 3 bones through and one of the cords through
Alrighty.
the wooden slots.
Copy that. I think.
And then
think
if I have enough movement, which I feel like I should, I'll go to Ronan and do the same.
I think I picked him up accidentally. Hold on, let me look at.
Got the bone.
How much cord did you give him? Monday?
I'll give Trone 2, I'll give Ronan 1, and I'll keep 2 for myself, and I'll give Ronan 1 bone as well, and I'll keep I will hold on a second. I will keep the last bone because there's only 3. But I'm also, as I hand the bone to Ronan, I'm just gonna comment about how, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we can use the bone to make tools or weapons after you guys get out of there, if the bones are left over, if you don't like break them down and turn them into something else, because we have a crafting bench right there. So, and then I slide the bone and cord through to Remy, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Top of the order, Trone.
Hey, anybody know anybody named Harry? There's something written on the wall in fertilizer. It says Harry was here.
Fertilizer? Wait, are you sure that's not like chocolate pretzels or something?
I don't know. I start filing down the bone into a lockpick.
All right. Go ahead and give me a craft check of some variety.
That will be a 13.
13 will do. Yeah, you on the floor and walls of your cell managed to file it down thin enough that and flexible enough that you think you might be able to pop that lock if given the chance.
See if I could reach around and get to the lock to do it, through the bars.
Yeah, you should be able to reach through the bars easily enough.
All right. 20.
20 will do. Ka-chow, you're out. But I think that's gonna bring us to Remy, still stuck in his cell.
Well, I just heard Tron got out, so I'm thinking you can come over here and help pick my lock then. He's having much
Hey,
better luck than I am.
right on. If you guys want, we can just expedite because it seems like the next reasonable thing would be that Tron go over to assist. So Tron, do you want to just throw me another lockpick check?
Absolutely. That one was a 26.
26. 26 does it on the hardest door, no less. So all right, you guys are out. What's the plan? As you guys
Smash
know,
everything.
you have different skills, and your different classes have different abilities. Each of your classes is better or worse with certain weapons and equipment. So, what do you guys want to do?
I would like to pray to the Holy Dill and seek guidance from him.
All right.
I will. Can we just say I cast a cantrip to do that or something? Because I'm just I'm just gonna try to use my magic.
Um. Okay. You.
I'm sorry. What I should have asked is, can I use one of my the cantrip that lets me do the detect magic? Yes, I would like to do that to see if there's any weird stuff aloof with magic stuffs.
All right. You start to recite your prayer and do your semantic hand movements that would normally begin one of your cantrips, but your wristbands gems light up and shock you.
I do some like weird hand motions and I'm like making triangles with my fingers and I'm just like, oh holy dill, give me and I'm just get like electrocuted.
Pretty
And then I
much,
look
yeah,
up
yeah.
and I look around and I look at Ronan and Tron and I'm just like, oh guys, I don't know what just happened, but I think this bracelet thing just shocked me.
I
You all
just
know my opinions on magic.
I just look down. I see I have it too, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess someone's watching us.
I'm getting kind of worried, guys. I don't really have anything to defend ourselves. Are we allowed to move around freely? Can I like look through some other things?
Yeah. Knock yourselves out.
Can I never mind, Tron's got it. I'm not sure if you're speaking, Tron, but I can't hear you.
I wasn't speaking, I was smashing.
Oh.
Alright, let's see what I got. Alright, I got 10 wood, 2 wood rods, 1 bone, 2 cords, and 7 planks.
I have 1 more bone and 2 cord to add to that stockpile. Do you have anything? Did you find anything of use, Ronan?
I mean, I still have that wood. I haven't really found anything else.
Well, we have a crafting station right here, so that could definitely be useful. Do you guys want to try to craft some gear to help us out through this?
I think
Work as building falls at me.
What should we make? Who wants to make it? I can make it because I know I have the skill. I feel like we should probably make some weapons, right? Maybe a pickaxe, maybe a couple axes, maybe some shields. I don't know if we have enough to do that, but we probably should try to figure that out right now.
Let's see.
Also,
No.
out of character, I cannot see anybody in the game world right now. Everyone is completely invisible to me, just so you're all aware.
That's
So if I
wild.
act weird, if my character acts weird, it's because I can't see you guys.
And
Right
also, free crafting is on right now.
Oh, shoot. I'll be right back.
That's my bad. I begged him to turn it on for me earlier so I could work on my Bastion, and then I never logged in to work on my Bastion. So what should we make? I think we can. Let's see here.
Well, I can make a machete right now. Well, once crafting is turned back on, I'll let you know exactly what I can make, because right now I can make everything.
Do you want me to drop you the bone and the 2 cord I have?
Sure.
Cool.
Do. Ba, ba, ba. Ta-da! I fixed it.
Yay!
Do-do-do.
All right.
And when it comes to making your weapons like we did last time, if you make a weapon, let me know. We can replace it with a mahogany version so that you can put your runes on them.
So right now I'm
Beautiful.
working on a machete.
Oh my god.
What happened?
If I could get. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, nothing.
Drone, if you're able to make me a shield, I would appreciate that, but I honestly don't know if we have the resources for that. I can't remember.
I have a.
Shell.
He has some wood and some rods. That might help.
You know, it's funny. I forgot from last week that shields needed shells. So hold on, let me find you some shells to drop. How many shells do you need? Just one per shield?
Two shells total.
I, of course, turned off free crafting. Here. So hold on, wait. Can you do the item spawner on, but free crafting off? Does that work?
Yes, it does.
So I can spawn myself something, but you can't craft something unless you have the right stuff, right?
Right.
Cool, let's leave it like that forever. Of course, you guys can also spawn yourselves things, right?
I think Remy got the shield, the shells.
Just go ahead and give yourself a couple shells then. We can stop
Got it, I
passing
got
them
that.
around.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got the shells. Here you go.
So I have a shield and a torch. I feel like that's what I will be equipped with. If we have enough to make a weapon for me to, that's cool. Otherwise, I'll just set things on fire. I'm cool with that.
Is it okay to spawn one wolf pin?
What's it for?
A spear.
Sure. Na, 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 na. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Monday.
I'm here.
There you go.
Thank you so much. That will be useful. So now I have a shield and a spear and
Yes,
the
you can poke
torch.
from behind the spear. You can actually swing swords behind the spear now too.
That's awesome.
Remy?
Wait,
you
clerics are proficient in spears, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, everybody's proficient in spears.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep, everybody knows how to use the pointy stick. You poke them with the sharp end. It's
It looks like none of that costed resources though.
defeated. All right.
Let me double check one more time. No, it's asking for the resources.
It's just not using them.
No, it used them. It looks like I think I had more than I expected because Remy dropped the ones he had.
There you go. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys want to make mahogany versions of your weapons, like I was saying, so you can put your runes on them, you're welcome to. If you don't care, it doesn't bother me either.
I was able to make Alright. So I made 2 pairs of daggers.
Did you make some bone daggers?
No wood. They use basic wood, not rods or anything.
Monday, Remy, if you want to make mahogany versions of your weapons, so you can put your runes on.
I'm literally trying to figure out how to.
I got it. Mahogany now. I think we had 12 mahogany, 12 wood, so it would be 12 mahogany. And we had Remy, how many rods did you get from your bed? 2?
I think it was 2.
That's what I got too, so let me do that real quick. Okay.
Where's my phone? I do own a phone, I'm pretty sure. Discord messages.
Did they just give themselves the mahogany weapons?
I don't know.
No, I don't know how to. No.
Okay, here.
Oh, let's go. Thank you so much.
And it's just damage I get on mine, or is it something else? Because I get 2 slots.
On your machete, I believe just damage. I believe you get damage on machetes and berserk on bows. Is your
And I get
rooms that
damage
you
and luck in mine.
Yeah.
And I just have the undead bane, right?
And healthy.
Oh, and healthy. Okay, cool. I'll have that real quick.
Does anybody remember what oh, I remember what I was doing. How are you guys doing?
I am set to go.
I'm all set.
You're all set? Alright. What do you folks want to do?
Hold
I think
on.
we should try to find our way out of this.
All right.
Has anyone checked the 4th cell? Can I see if it will open?
We have 2 bones, 2 planks, and 1 wood left.
Good.
It doesn't, it's not locked. There's no one inside as far as you can tell.
And I'm assuming on a quick check I find nothing of use.
Smash the bed.
There's a bed in there for sure. But otherwise it's like the other cells for sure.
Alright, I'll smash a bed to grab the wood, but then I think we should try to get through that other door on the other side. Oh, I won't actually smash the bed though, because I know we need to leave them there for spawns. So.
All your spawns are gone. Everybody smashed their bed Monday. Except for you, because your bed's unbreakable.
Oh no, skeletons!
Somebody opened the door. But yeah, you guys are out of your cells. You have your equipment. There's only one route out of the room. What's the plan, folks?
I think someone should see if there's anything weird with that door, and if not, we should go through it.
Go.
Who's up?
I'll scout ahead.
Who's the man with the plan?
I'll scout ahead.
All right. What do you do when you reach the door?
I'm gonna listen at it and get into stealth.
All right. Give me a perception check.
22.
22. It's eerily quiet behind the door, but as you listen a little bit longer, you can definitely hear the shuffling of something behind the door. You can't tell necessarily how big, but there's something back there for sure.
I try and explain to Ronan what I hear making the sound effects to see if he can identify it.
All right, give me a perform check.
Roll the 2.
This is like deja vu all over again.
So yeah, there's something behind the door and it sounds like
I'm gonna roll to see if I understand him.
All right.
I got a 6. So
I really wanted you to roll high. I really did.
yeah, I know.
But no. It sounds like circus clowns or something, though.
all right, we got some circus clowns on the other side of the door. Let's go get them.
I get behind Drone.
You guys are the ones with the shields.
I heal people, I don't fight. I follow him, I don't know if I can. I'm not sure.
Beyond the door is a dark corridor, which as you enter, you discover is full of skeletons. Well, your eyes glowing red down that hallway is super creepy.
I felled a couple of skeletons, but I still hear some more shuffling.
Skeletons, where are we? Why are we here?
I don't know. Would you guys like to come up here with me?
Yes, I go up to Troy. Sorry if I'm hitting you, Remy. I can't see anyone.
Did you kill all the skeletons?
Yeah.
That was scary, you guys.
We smited the skeletons with our mahogany weapons.
There you go.
They were scared.
But as you folks work your way down the dark corridor in which your field of vision was limited from your lack of any light source, uh, you finally round a second corner, which leads out into an open area. And from what you can see from the corner, there's a door with a Roman numeral 2 above it. But the room definitely seems to open up wider. That's the nature of rooms. They're wider than hallways. What do you guys want to do?
I want to go check that room, but as I get up to the hallway, I kind of just like slow down and peek my head out to see if there's any threats in the room.
There's one.
I look back at Ronan and Tron, and I'm just like, hey, there's more skeletons, and then I start attacking it.
But all right, yeah, I know the room is clear aside from that last surprise skeleton.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hold up your shield and
Yeah.
swing your spear.
Yeah. Yeah. I take a perception check to see if there's anything unusual or useful in this room. 12, 13, 14.
Really nice statues in this room.
14. You walk into a large room, rectangular in shape. You entered along one of the long edges of it. And directly across from the entrance, as I noted, there's a exit labeled with a Roman numeral 2, and flanking it on either side are two more doors, one marked with a Roman numeral 1 and one marked with a 3. On the short ends of each end of the room, there's detailed statues, marble, stonework. There's some flowers. It's actually a pretty nice place. Vaulted ceilings, a couple little candelabras up in the tops of the vault. But there's also, you note in the center of the room, a large grate that seems to be some kind of water egress.
Are the doors made out of wood?
Let's find out. If they are, it's a very hard wood.
I set it on fire. No, I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I keep waiting to set something on fire.
I'm gonna check the statue for anything interesting or useful.
All right.
I look over at the
20
grate on the
perception.
floor. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's a sculpture of a knight. There's no, like plaque or anything on it that would tell you, if it was anyone famous, and there's no like specific details. It seems more like just decorative as opposed to commemorative. But yeah, as I was saying, it's just a stone sculpture. Are you visually inspecting it? What's
Well, seeing if I could get anything since I'm in my underwear to use as armor off of it.
No, it's a solid piece. There's no clothing attached.
All right. Looks like I'm making a hula skirt out of these flowers.
I noticed the grate on the floor. There's like some spilled fluid and a sign. I would like to try to read the sign.
It says caution, wet floor.
Do I actually read it successfully this time?
Yeah, definitely.
I look up and I just say, "Hey guys, there's not 5 doors in this room. There's a wet floor, and I think this is the wet spot." And I point at the fluid on the floor next to the sign.
No one
Yes.
has any idea what you're
Bottle.
talking about with the 5 doors comment. You don't even know
I
what
don't
you
even know
mean
what
by
I'm
it.
talking
That's
about,
right.
about the 5 doors.
All right. Well, let's see. There's 3 of us, and there's 3 doors. 1 + 1 + 1 is 3. Let's try this door.
Let's go. I rally up behind Tron and Ronan. My shield ready.
What's the plan?
Well, once again, listening at the door to see if I hear anything.
All right.
Checking traps.
Oh no, my controller batteries are low.
Just remember,
I-
if we don't like what's behind it, you can just close the door.
20.
I got a gut instinct to give Tron the advantage thingy that I can cast because I feel like my character may have forgotten that he can't cast magic. So I try to do that, but I'm assuming the collar shocks my hand again.
Yes, that if you attempt to cast a spell, yeah, you're gonna get shocked again. But that reminds me, whatever happened to that barrel back there?
I smashed it.
Yeah, someone smashed it before I
No.
could find anything.
Oh no, Monday.
And I just look at Tuesday. Oh, that barrel? Yeah, I smashed it. Now my hands smell like pickles for some reason.
You didn't happen to find any pickled vegetables in that barrel, did you?
I was smashing it for resources. The pickle might be on the floor back there still, if there is one.
Oh no! I like yell like really loud, and I go running back, just completely abandoning them, and I run all the way back to the main room, and I'm looking where he smashed the barrel, and I'm trying to see if there's any pickled vegetables on the floor because I'm so hungry.
Give me a perception check.
15.
15. You come back to the room and frantically search where the pickle barrel was smashed, and you do find it, but it's been stepped on.
I pick it up in my hands and I start crying somberly.
Monday
and
was
softly,
so
and I'm
upset by that they left the game.
No, I'm still here. Sorry, this stupid thing is making me relog. I apologize.
Ah, you're good.
That's better than what I was gonna say. I was gonna lean into Ronan and say, I put that pickle on my shoulder.
Do a little chuckle.
But all right.
I
Would you roll for your investigate check over there at the door, Tron?
Investigate was a 17.
17. All right. You hear behind the door like a skitch noise, like something's scraping periodically. But you can also note that there's a strong smell of like compost, like rotting vegetation. Like that's from what you can tell, it's coming from behind the door.
I go look for Tuesday and I say, hey, I found you some vegetables that are pickled over here.
You found pictures of vegetables over there?
No, I found some fermented vegetables over here.
I come running. Wait, first off, do I hear him? Because I am in another room technically.
You're probably coming back.
All right, so yes, I'm like I hear that and I'm just like pickled vegetables and I just like run towards wherever I heard Trone and I should be in shortly. There's a few gamers ahead of me, but it shouldn't be long.
All right. Trone, what do you want to do with the information that you have gleaned?
There's some weird noise going in there. I try and tell Ronan what the noise is.
Play that game. I like it. Hopefully I roll something better this time.
Oh wow! I rolled a 15 plus 1, 16 for my perform check.
All right. Yeah. So you're like, yeah, there's a noise behind the door. It's like and it smells like rotting vegetables. Ronan, you're up.
I rolled a 14.
14. Yeah. It sounds like rollers to you.
I think those are rollers in there.
You got a shield.
I do.
But will they roll?
They always roll.
Well, we don't know how big of a space there is over on the other side of this door.
True.
I try and stealthily peek my head in there.
Give me a check.
Stealth 20.
Stealth 20.
I think they heard something.
Yeah,
I
from
just felt something bash the door.
from what you can tell, it's a room roughly the same size as the one you're in, but it's definitely full of rollers.
All right. I'm going to open the door and hide on the other side of it. Get your shield ready.
Let's do this.
Right as he opens it up, I come running into the room and I'm like, pickled vegetables.
I'm trying to
And I
like
have
want
no
them.
shield, no weapon.
They don't want to roll.
I got an idea. Move. Back out.
I see that like Trone and Ronan are struggling, and I try to cast like a healing on them because I keep forgetting that I can't cast magic, and I just shock my arm. And you just hear me yell like,
They aren't very good at getting through doorways, are they?
I think you can go through doors. Can they?
We started fighting each other.
He finally rolled.
Oh, found you.
One. I just let out a Charlie Brown arg when I see there's another one.
also I can see you guys again. Yay!
Nice. But all right.
See? I look back at Tuesday and say, see? Fermented vegetables.
I don't see any pickled vegetables anywhere. What are you talking about? This is
I
gross,
said
man.
fermented. I never said pickled.
You are right. You did say fermented. I jumped the gun on that one.
But as you guys complete your battle, you find that in fact the next room is in fact some kind of like roller hatchery, and what the purpose of them could be isn't obvious, but
Burn
yeah.
anything that looks like an egg.
I literally
Right.
just start setting fire on all the hatchery stuff if I'm allowed to, please.
All right. Yeah, yeah. You can burn them down. I don't care.
Ooh, I burned all the spiders down. Or
All
the
right.
roller hatcheries.
Sounds good.
Hey, you said you were hungry? One of those rollers dropped this.
I'm a vegetarian.
I know.
Or wait, no, a fermentarian.
A pickletarian?
Nope, because I don't eat pickles. That's the one fermented vegetable I will not eat.
Well, he's trying to give you a pepper, so just take it.
I take the pepper.
Is it a pickled
I eat the
pepper?
pepper.
Is
Is
it
it
a
a pickle?
Is it a peck of pickled peppers?
Is it a pack of pickled peppers? Did Peter Piper tell you to send a pack of pickled peppers to Tuesday Pickle on?
Whoa.
Sorry.
You could make that pepper pickled and then have a holy symbol. You'd have to come up with some way to pickle it though.
I put it between my arms and just hold it there for a very long time.
You just like put it in your armpit.
Exactly, just hoping that the holy brine has blessed me with enough dill inside my body to will this pepper to be pickled.
Right on. Remy, what are you getting into while these folks are pickling peppers and destroying nests?
The last battle left me pretty wounded, so I'm like kind of just sitting over here, kind of like tending to my wounds.
You hear me
Alright.
shriek as I instinctively try to cast a healing spell on him, but literally keep forgetting that I can't. Oh!
Yep.
Did any of you pick up like the medicine skill or anything like that by any chance?
I feel like that's something I should have, but I don't think.
Right. Yeah, it's neither here nor there. But all right. You guys are still here in the nest. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna check this door.
I take the pepper out and I hold it in front of Ronan and I'm like, you look like you need this more than me.
Thank you.
That pepper's been in his armpit.
I don't care. Dying. Plus, he's a pickle. What kind of armpit does a pickle have anyway?
It's dill. Taste it. It should
I've
taste
got
like
your
dill. It should do it.
pepper. I've got your pepper. Also of note, you guys, this guy right here, this pickle fellow, has the healthy rune on their weapon. So if they get the last hit on something, it is more likely that that enemy will drop a healing item when they perish. Where'd that come from?
It appears I've already picked some up.
Here you go. You can have it
So
back.
I say, hey, if you don't want to eat that, I did happen to find some of this gross stuff, and I just like throw this fresh meat at Remy.
I've got so much gross stuff.
Drop a campfire and I cook it.
Right on. Do you have enough wood for a campfire?
Actually, I don't. I gave it all to.
That is a good
Two-
idea, though.
two
We should
wood.
try to take a short rest, though.
2 wood and a torch would make a campfire.
Here's the
I
thing.
got a torch.
Okay. Something else was dropping wood because I have 33 wood for some reason now, and I only had 2 before.
You probably broke some stuff maybe when you were flying in here, maybe?
Let me think. It might have just been because it wasn't used for mahogany stuff, but that still is a lot of wood.
No, I torched all that in the campfire at the entrance.
Oh, I don't know then. I wouldn't worry about it.
There
But yeah,
wasn't.
you can totally cook that meat though, Remy. You don't need to actually put down a campfire.
Can we take a short rest too, so we can all just like recover a little bit?
A short
If that's
rest,
a
you
thing.
say?
Is that a thing in Caverns and Colombo, Cavern Master?
It is in fact. And given the circumstances, a short rest might be the only type you're allowed. Because you're definitely not getting some good night's sleep in your skivvies on the ground.
Yeah.
Um. Do 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 do. 373. Oopsie. Well, how are we gonna do that? Because normally the long rest is what gets you all your stuff back and heals you completely.
But a short rest, hit dice and hit points back.
Right. And some features are recharged by a short rest. None we need to be concerned with right now. Um, let's see. What's your max hit points right now, Remy?
720.
How much?
720.
Oh, okay. I think you said 220 or something. So I'm like, why is it so low?
All right. So let's do this. Do you have a 10-sided die, Remy?
Leave it do.
Go ahead and roll that, and then add your will bonus to it, and you can have that many raspberries.
Is the 10-sided the one that looks like a diamond?
Yeah, kind of like a diamond. It probably has a 0 on it, which is confusing.
I got
Would it
9.
also be easier to roll that 10-sided dice, and that's how many seconds you rest in a bed?
Nah. He's just gonna eat some raspberries.
Okay.
So would you say 9, right?
9, yeah.
Plus whatever your will bonus is.
Yeah.
Um, and then Trone and Monday, I think you both are D8s, right?
Yeah, 440 total.
Yeah, same. Technically I have 480, but yeah.
Yeah. But I think your hit dice are D8s.
Correct. Yeah.
It's been so long since I've played regular D&D, I haven't had to think about it. But yeah, so roll a D8 and add your will bonus. And that'll be how many raspberries you get to eat.
I rolled a 3.
And then add your will bonus. And that's what you get,
That was
gang.
with my will bonus.
Oh no. All right. So, Trone, as you inspected this door at the beginning of your short rest, you discover that it is barred and latched and locked from the other side. And it's a pretty sturdy door. Whoever,
Can I reach around this door to try and pick the lock?
what's that?
Can I reach around this door to try and pick the lock through the bars?
No, it's a much more secure door. Whoever locked it wanted these rollers to stay in here.
Oh my goodness. I almost totally just placed down a build.
Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Well, now that I think we're rested up, I think we could either continue onward or it is about that time, but it is up to you guys. I'm good to keep going.
Oh, yeah, it's 9:59. I didn't even know.
We did just rest.
Alright. You guys wanna cut it here? Because I think in the investigation process of a new area, even that would take us probably 20 minutes or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Yeah.
It's alright. Let me turn back on all of our wild abilities. On.
Oh wait, does
Not
that mean
off.
free building will be back on?
Yep.
Sweet, I can
I
work on my
figured it.
bash shit later.
I was just gonna say I figured I'd do it now before I forget to do it later.
I would be so
There,
I would
there
be
you
so
guys
mad if I
go.
had to like disturb you at a
Each
random time.
you each get your own bug nest. Get in your bug nest.
If we stay in it too long, it'll heal us more than our
Yeah,
raspberries.
it's true. Womp womp. Get up.
All right, now I've got
But
silk
alright.
and cord.
Darn it. There probably is some stuff in here if you guys decided to poke through some things, but we'll find out next week on Caverns and Klombos. Do you guys want to do outros and we'll call it a wrap for this evening?
Sounds good.
Traditionally we just use the same numbers we used for initiative to do outros, so if that's the case tonight, Trone.
What's going on, everybody? We got a new update coming in 2 days. Make sure you've got code LONGTOM in because there's gonna be a lot of gaming legends skins probably in the shop on Thursday night. Been working on some Warhammer 40k stuff. Started up Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader streams again. I'm playing a Biomancer Blade Dancer, and I'm having a blast doing it so far.
Right on. Yeah, I saw you'd toss a couple streams up. I've been pretty preoccupied recently. Haven't had a chance to check them out, but it's such a neat game, a neat concept for a game. I honestly haven't played much, but
It's a cool game. I love the strategic cover-based, turn-based combat for it.
yeah. I love any strategy turn-based game like that, so I'm surprised that I've never played it.
And the fact that a Biomancer, they have an ability that buffs their strength and toughness, which is like strength and constitution.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
attack up to 5 attacks around at like level 4. So
Oh wow. Right on.
yeah, it's pretty fun.
Heck yeah.
Grimdark. I'm gonna try and do
Grimdark.
some Warhammer builds in my Lego world now.
Right. Heck yeah.
See if I can do another sword frigate again.
Yeah. I'm curious if we'll be able to share our builds across to other people's worlds, or how that's gonna work.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Part of me suspects what we should start, or excuse me. Part of me thinks what we should expect is starting to see creators' builds for shop in the sale, or for sale in the shop, which could be cool. It could go real wrong real fast.
Well,
we'll,
they
we'll
creator
see.
islands.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yep.
If there brings content to the game, you know what? I'm just sitting on V-Bucks that I don't have any interest in spending on anything but Lego stuff.
Right.
Do you think that player created sets will replace the other sets? So like say you use sets from like different like pieces from different sets, would those get like brought in kind of thing?
I don't know.
You know?
Part of me suspects that the edit build option might be for just for cases like that, where you don't have the beachy set, so you can't have the white version of that piece, or it doesn't matter if you have the beachy set because now you can just change the piece colors yourself. I don't
Well,
know.
if you notice one thing about the Star Wars build sets, if you didn't level up a Grasslands village, any of the log cabin parts they used in that set, you cannot replace unless you level up Grasslands. So
That's
maybe.
crazy. Yeah, I'd never noticed that. But so the other thought I had, if they do make it so that people can transfer builds or, sell builds in the shop if you have a creator code, something like that, there goes tutorials. You know what I mean? Like, who's going to sit and watch a 30-minute tutorial when they can go to the shop and, spend a couple hundred V-bucks or whatever? Um, but who knows? You know, it's all just speculation at this point. Anything could
It
happen.
would.
It
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 also
could be
wouldn't be the
amazing,
first time. Yeah, I was just gonna say it wouldn't be the first time we thought something was gonna be awful and ended up being absolutely
right?
stunning.
Oh, that's
They've been
wild.
pretty, yeah, they've been pretty good in terms of like, I feel like been pretty good in terms of their updates. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, yeah.
things get
Lately,
broken,
especially
things
lately.
get buggy, but like their
Oh no.
direction and stuff has always been pretty solid, I would
Right,
say.
right. No, I was
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
referring
they've
more to
been
the
doing
shop
great since
aspect of it.
Ninjago.
But yeah, no, I'm super happy with what Lego's been doing lately and the direction I see the game taking. I was referring more to like stuff being in the shop or not being in the shop or the combination thereof.
The reason why
And
I asked about the pieces was because like I could see people doing like if like the cost of like a set was based on the rarity of some of the pieces, then people would just try to make builds with a lot of like rarer like set pieces.
right,
And
right.
then you get like, it wouldn't be good. But
Yeah.
I doubt
I don't
that'll be
know.
the case.
We'll see. That's the other thing too is like it's great that you're teasing this thing, but don't just throw out a random word like edit mode or you know what I mean? Like with no context and no explanation, you know? Like like they told us what's coming without telling us what's coming. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it should have been more of an announcement. And granted, I'm sure we'll see more on the 20th and hear more from, whoever's doing their stuff, I guess, Crafty and Haskins and Spixie. I don't know if anybody else got that same thing from them or what, but those are the only three I've heard of personally. So, yeah, maybe I'm sure we'll find out more as time goes on, but I would have appreciated, like I always appreciate, more communication. I want more details. I'm a detail fiend. I want to.
It would be cool to be able to use my Star Wars base designs in the shop and have people purchase them. Be nice.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, shoot, even, for example, like I just built all those Halo vehicles. How cool would it be if Monday just came in, was like copy, went back to their world and was like paste, That'd be awesome,
That
Yep.
would be incredible.
and it doesn't even need to be, like it would be cool to if I could sell my stuff for V-Bucks, but I don't know if that's going to be a reality. But it could be, if we can just make prefabs and if they're selling Haskins and Spixie's builds in the shop, at some point, or turn them into, decor bundles or, however it works. I don't know.
Are they
Um,
selling them or just kind of giving them away part of like
I
the
believe
set?
they're giving them, but
Yeah.
if they can turn them into files that Lego now has and can distribute, you see what I'm getting at? Then
Yeah.
there's got to be a process for other creators to do the same thing. Um, I'd ask Haskins, but I guess we're fighting. Yeah, I said something online that got taken wrong, and then I overreacted to him taking it wrong. It's just silly internet drama, but what can you do? But yeah, like I was saying, I'm sure we'll find out more as time goes on. But I would have loved to know more. But not too much longer here, Trone, until the new Star Wars game either, right?
That's the 27th.
27th. Yeah, I knew it was coming up. I couldn't remember if it was the 24th or the 27th, but that'll
Yeah.
be a good one too. You're planning to stream that though, yeah?
Yeah, I got to make sure I get it first. And it was really nice of Rockstar Games to throw their GTA 6 stuff on the same exact day as that game releasing.
Oh, is that true? That's terrible.
Yeah, the Netflix preview.
Oh, wow. Well, poop. That's all right though. They're two wildly different games. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like would be a ton of crossover, but that is bad news for them regardless. But anywho, everybody keep your eyes peeled for uh at the Shattered Rim content coming soon. More Warhammer 40K and upcoming Star Wars game. What's it called again?
Zero Company, basically Star
Zero
Wars
Company.
XCOM.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be dope. So everybody be sure to check that out. Make sure to like,
A
comment, and
lot of Warhammer
subscribe.
content coming.
Heck yeah. Yeah. And thank you as always for being out here, Trone. And
Always, brother.
we'll catch you on the next one. But I believe that's going to bring us to Remy Lexington of Remy Lexington.
Yo, hello everyone. Yeah, you can catch me. I'm still streaming. Pretty much Tuesdays through Fridays, 11 to 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Although it's kind of been, summer's been a little bit more erratic in terms of my schedule, but mostly consistent during the week. Just the times are a little erratic, but it's like the longer I'm realizing that I've been streaming, it's like the more you see the full the more of the pattern of things. And games come, games go, games rise, games fall, and it's just like like Lego's coming out with stuff again, and so it's like, all right, cool, I'm probably gonna start streaming that again, you know,
Right, right.
and so like it just is like this cycle. Like I've had viewers being like, "Are you gonna play something else? Play Roblox." I'm like, "Not playing Roblox," but they're like, "Oh, try this," or like that Mecha Chameleon game, or
Yeah,
a
yeah.
friend just recently I mentioned called The Big Walk. It seems like this group type of game where like you have to do kind of like odd missions and stuff, but it's a lot about communication and talking and like I don't know. It seems interesting, but it's like an indie type game. It's called Big. What they make? They made another game that was kind of like also kind of popular. Uh, but yeah, so I don't know. See, but I'm excited for Lego to see what they're doing now. It's like just when you think, oh, maybe what's going on with Lego, they pull you back in.
Right, right.
So and there's always room for more than one game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might even hop on Power World. I downloaded it. I just haven't really played it yet.
Right.
That game really
Yeah.
interests me actually too sometimes.
Power World, yeah, people have been raving about it.
Yeah.
Looks like if you like Pokemon and stuff, it's kind of cool in that sense. But then also it's got a pretty in-depth building setup as well. And then like you put your you put your pals to work. So like they're like mining and refining stuff for you as well.
So they're your
Um,
villagers.
yeah, they're your villagers basically. But they also accompany you and they help fight for you and there's like a multiplayer version too, so you can play like together with people. So yeah, I made a character, and then it's kind of what I want to play it on stream, so I haven't really dove into it, but I have the game.
Right on. Yeah, I play a bunch of other games too, but I don't stream anything else.
Yeah. Oh, that's and I'm also playing Mistfall Hunter, which I streamed once, but
How is that one? That's a Cthulhu game, right?
that's the game. That's the one where you're it's an extraction game, but it's like fantasy, so it looks like Demon Souls or Elden Ring. Um, it's if you
And it
like
has some
PV,
madness mechanic, right?
the what? No. There's this one is just mostly like it's like PvPvE, so there's a lot about
Okay.
PvP in it. So if you don't like PvP, then it's a lot of that, and when you die, you lose all your stuff. So it's like an extraction. Yeah, it's an extraction fantasy game. The PvP's fun if you like it. It's like weighted fantasy. If you like Demon Souls or Elden Ring type of PvP, I think you would dig it. But yeah, it's a bit more. It's not as relaxing, you know, because you're like in a map, and it's like if you die, you lose your stuff, and it's a little disheartening when that happens. Although when you win, it's very great dopamine rush.
Yeah, I generally don't like Souls-like games, but I will admit the ones that I've played, like, the more frustrated I became, the more like, yes, I was when I finally won, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, uh, but all right.
Wait, sorry. One more thing. The people that made Big Walk also made the Untitled Goose Game.
Oh, right
That
on.
was that one. So
That's I played that a little bit of that when it was on Game Pass. That was pretty funny.
yeah. So Big Walk is their new one.
Right on. Well, everybody be sure to keep your eyes peeled on nearly every social media platform for Remy and his gaming ways.
Yes.
Uh,
Come
and
come join.
and I'll admit it's pretty cool that you've got a following that just doesn't care what game you play as long as they get to hang out with you. That's pretty neat.
For the most part, people still tell me to play certain games or certain
Yeah,
modes
yeah.
in certain games and stuff. But you know,
Right.
Yeah,
I'm feeling pretty lucky with the people that have come by.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool people.
your
Okay.
streams are awesome. I love sneaking in there every once in a while. They're so much fun.
Nothing more to say.
The Hero Tale was a cool game to watch you stream too, by the way.
Oh yeah. I kind of want to go back to those, but you know, the Everwind is what I really miss. Is flying on that airship. That game is really fun.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But those games are also just pre-release, so we'll see what happens when they actually get released. If they kind of get like a bump in popularity again or something.
Let me see if I can do something real quick here. I'm going to try really hard to put the link for the patch notes, where they talk about, copy link address. There we go. Where they talk about the stuff and things. What do you mean sign in to be part of chat? It's my chat. Oh.
I was saying a cool viewers.
I'm on the wrong thing.
Pazzo comes by the stream as well. He's very cool peeps too.
Yeah. I saw Pazzo just popped in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, welcome, Pazzo. You're catching us just for our outros, but we're still pretty funny. But like I was saying, Remy, appreciate you coming out.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. And that's gonna bring us, lastly but certainly not leastly, to Monday Olives. How you doing there, Monday?
I'm Monday Olives. You've been watching Caverns and Klombos streamed live every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. ET here on YouTube at the Long Tom Lounge. You can catch me on my own channel at Monday Olives on YouTube.com, where I will be probably streaming this week at some point. I don't have a date set yet, but I'll be doing something this week. And also, I have started production on my fourth installment of Bricks and Screams, and it will be ready by scary month October. Let's go. Hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I hope to see you next week for another awesome adventure. This has been so much great fun tonight.
Why can't I put this in the chat? Will that work? Somebody click that
Oh
link and
yeah,
tell me if it worked.
I'm gonna click it right now. Let me see.
It says we cannot find the llamas you're looking for.
Oh yeah, it's a 404.
Really? Darn it. Here, let me try again. What am I doing wrong here? That's the question. Lego Fortnite Odyssey quick build. Oh, it's probably because I'm missing that bit. Let's
Yeah,
see.
sorry, I tried to find it myself. I can't.
Yeah, and the link is super long. I don't know why it's not letting me do the thing. Send, paste. No, I don't want to do that. I want just a normal sized link that isn't 3,000. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try the giant link, and then we're gonna get out of here, I promise. But yeah, like I was saying, no, 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 stop. Thank you everybody for coming out. I appreciate you all. Whether you watch now or you watch later. No, that is too long for me to send. Interesting. What if I get rid of all that? And that one. That one maybe? I don't know. I don't think any of this is gonna work. Hey, that one worked.
Let's go.
Somebody else make sure that that's not just me.
It works.
Yay! I did a thing. But yeah, that's the link to the new weird stuff they're adding.
That's incredible.
We'll see what comes in the end of it, like I was saying. But everybody be sure to keep your eyes peeled for the updates, and join us next week, same bat time, same bat channel, for the next thrilling episode of Caverns and Klombos. When, like I was saying, hopefully I'll have already completed our lore Bible and all that other fun stuff from the other campaign, and have already gone ham on the next part as well, hopefully. Now that I have the process down, it's, like I was saying, it's still time consuming, but far less tedious than it was when I started. Yeah, thank you, Jonah, thank you, Pazzo, Cerdo, Rooster, all of our regulars. Anybody I may have missed in the mayhem, of course. Oh, that's right, Graveyard Boy and Boogeyman we made the joke about earlier. Thank you all. Thank you everybody for using my code, checking out my maps, and liking and commenting on all my videos. You guys all make this worthwhile, and you are deeply appreciated. So, like I said, we will see you next week. But with all of that said and done, I believe there's only one thing left to do. Let's say goodnight, adventurers.
Good night,
Good night, adventurers.
Good night, adventurers. We'll see you next week. Bye.